Hi everyone, I'm Janet. I am your friendly neighborhood Wotown writer for Friday, and yes, I did start you off with a quote from Spider-Man. I am the quintessential nerd of the five writers. I have been reading comic books and playing games for as long as I can pretty much remember. I actually owned an Atari at one point, so that shows you how long I've been playing games and how old I really am. You also have to forgive my appearance. I'm a horseback rider, so a lot of the time you'll probably get me coming in here and doing this vlog right after I've ridden. I might get pretty for you someday, but we'll get to there when it happens. So, along with the other girls, I am 23 years old. I've been writing and reading for as long as I can actually remember doing that, so pretty much as long as I've been reading comic books and playing games. I like to write original stories. I write fan fiction. Again, nerd. I like some of my inspirations are come from books, games. I'm a big fan of Japanese anime. Comes from that as well. I'm a big otaku. I can't help it. Anyway, so as far as what my writings is, I write more fantasy, maybe a little bit of sci-fi. Sci-fi not so much, except for my current original one I'm working on is a little more sci-fi than fantasy. But what you gonna do about it? Can't always pick. So I am a very detail-oriented author. I kind of like all the details and stuff being in there to describe the interactions between the people and stuff like that, so it usually takes me a little while to even get a chapter done. Hence why my original story has nothing done with it, because I'm trying to plan everything out ahead of time. So the biggest problem right now is that with my writing. But I am always writing, whether it's an original story or fan fiction, or I don't really write poetry, so I can't even. I have done it a little bit to help me catch up, I guess, but it's not really my thing. That's more Jesse's whole thing. I do like to write. I haven't really written any scripts, but I'm kind of interested in it, so I talk to Emmy a lot about that. So I kind of like to write a little bit of everything. I don't like closing myself in on one little thing. I can honestly say, though, that I am not a young adult writer. I don't like censoring myself very much. So, I guess we have a little bit of everything here in this group. So, I guess some little random facts about me. I am 5 feet tall. I am the shortest person not only in this group of five writers, if I can figure out where my screen is, also within our entire group of friends. It's, yeah, a little weird. I have, technically they're not all mine, but I'll consider them mine. We have a dog, Jack Russell Terrier named Milo, and 4 cats. My cat Luna, a Persian named Percy, or Sushi as my twin brother likes to call him, Oliver, and Estrella. Oh, Milo's other nickname given to him by my twin brother is Spartacus. Not so sure about where that one came from, but it's all good. Again, as I mentioned earlier, I'm a horseback rider. I've been riding since elementary school. Not really that exciting, I guess, because I've done it for so long. It's just kind of a natural part of me. So, I've never written anything horse-related before, though, which is kind of interesting. I might have to change that somehow. But, alrighty. I guess an age would probably be good because everybody else introduced that at the beginning of it, but I guess I can always be different. I am 23 years old. I graduated with Aaron and Caitlin. I went to Ohio Northern University for as a vocal major for a little while. You might hear me sing. I haven't sung in a while, so it might not be that pretty. But I went to ONU for a vocal major, and then I came back. I hadn't quite liked the program, and I had some issues, and it's long story. I am currently going to Columbus State community college for digital photography, if I can remember what I'm doing, and I'm planning on doing nursing after that, just so I have a backup plan. I love my photography, I don't want to get sick of it. You might see some photos later as examples of things. I am no drawer in any way, shape, or form. I would like to be, but I'm not that creative. I just can't get what's in my head onto the paper. So, we're kind of stuck in that area. Yeah, first time doing this, so don't expect a lot of editing and other fun things with that. The background might change quite a bit because this is our guest room. My room's kind of in the middle of being cleaned and it's kind of a mess. So, what to talk about? I guess, I can say that I am a big otaku. I am a fan of Japanese manga and Japanese anime. I go to conventions. I cosplay, which for those of you that don't know what that is, I dress up as different characters from either manga or anime, and it's fun because I just don't care what other people think. It's really hard to say any really random facts about me because I don't find them that random. Yeah. I had a couple jobs. I don't have a job now. I do some horse and dog sitting and house sitting randomly when they need me, but I don't have an actual full-time job. I don't really have anything going on, so I'll let you know if anything does come up out of that. So, this is kind of weird. I guess we'll see how this goes, because I don't generally like how I sound when I talk. So, this will help me get over that, which is yay. I guess as for, like, the publishing of books and stuff like that, and stories, I would like to someday. I'm not really actively doing that, because I have nothing written that can be published. I have a really interesting story that all of a sudden turned from a one-story novel into a 3-book trilogy that I'm still trying to figure out, and I have to come up with 16 new characters. You might actually, I might actually explain a little bit of it later. Not right now, it's a long, complicated story. Just know that a lot of my friends are kind of inspiration for the characters, and they have given me permission to do that. At least the few that I've talked to who have done that. I have to go talk to everybody else. So, anyway. Seriously, publishing, not really at the moment. I would love to, just because I would love to try and touch somebody's heart or inspire somebody to start writing with the use of my books itself. So, it's just kind of a fun goal, I guess, really later in life. Wow, I probably have one of the longer ones here, except for Erin, because she had those 15 random facts that she had to give you. Anyway, so I'm going to go ahead and cut it short. I'm going to go ahead and say to come back with us next week. It'll start over with Erin on Monday and continue through the pattern. You'll see me again next Friday. We're going to be talking about our favorite authors, favorite books, and kind of the inspirations but behind our own writings and stuff. Also, since I am the closest author to this date, I feel the need to show a little respect and mention the fact that tomorrow is 9/11. I want everyone to take the time to show some respect and honor by taking a few moments of silence to remember those that were lost in the tragedy of the Twin Towers all those years ago. Remember where you were, remember what happened, remember how a nation fighting amongst itself could stop and bring itself together, and people who normally would hate each other were able to come together for those that were in need. It's a show that we still can and are capable of such kindness, despite what we sometimes feel is the opposite. So, everyone just show a little honor, respect, and remember what happened. We will see you next week.